This episode brought to you by Stamps.com. Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience? Also brought to you by MeUndies. With a variety of prints and sizes, however you want to be you, we got you covered. How you doing there, Miss Caro?
Not bad, Mr. Chapek. Ready to take over as Disney CEO?
Yes, sir. I have all the credentials. Years of experience, inside information. My name is Bob.
And it'll be nice to take some of these Disney films in a new direction.
Agreed. After you've directed such classics as Whale Rider and those other ones, I'm excited to see what you have in mind for the live-action Mulan.
Wonderful. I've already written some notes on how I think we can make this different from the other Disney remakes. I was thinking that...
Whoa, Nikki, didn't you hear? The film's PG-13.
Well... yeah, but I'm talking about how this Disney remake can be different.
That is how it's different.
You're not going to add anything else?
Nikki, are you familiar with money?
Well, yeah.
And are you aware that our Disney remakes produce a lot of money?
Yeah.
They make that a lot of money because we always add one thing and take away like 20 others.
Do you think that's what the people really want?
Oh, Nikki, I don't think you understand how we do things around here. Let's get back to business, to demean Mulan. I got sons and daughters ready to be con. Made the saddest bunch of reboots yet, and you can bet before real 2, Missy, I'll make you mad with this too. Bland and dull as a text, no desire within. Once the leads are boring, our remakes begin. Make them mundane, stale, monotonous. It makes big bucks for us, it's true. Somehow I'll make you mad with this too.
Can we maybe give Mulan some flaws?
Then she won't be perfect, will she? Arts for Disney ladies, that's more a man's game. Maybe she can break all of gravity's laws.
But this movie doesn't screw me.
Hey, it always wins as critical acclaim. We must cut out all the songs and humor with all the charm of a dead raccoon, with no risk to offend our consumers, as serious as a pop shoe balloon. Time is not a factor at a half hour. We got pointless add-ons meant to empower. You're not ready for this raging bore. It's a chore, but you'll watch through. How can I make you mad with this too? We must add characters that do nothing with all the checklists these remakes do. With all the strength of an aging franchise and misery that's on par with Mulan 2. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to. Well, like a lot of you, I was looking forward to the live-action remake of Mulan. The original is charming enough, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see something a little more epic and hardcore and a little less, well, donkey! This new one seemed to promise that. With no songs, comic relief, or PG rating, I actually thought this might be a big step for Disney being grittier and more adult, burying the painful cliches of the other live-action remakes. But like a bloody four-fingered hand bursting from the grave, Mulan showed us there's a lot more shit to spew. Originally meant for the big screen but pushed to Disney Plus because of COVID, people were glad to watch anything streaming while being quarantined. Anything except the remake of Mulan. Despite doing well with critics, most fans of the original were pretty damn pissed off, saying it lacked the likability, passion, and fun the original had. Well, for me, that's par of the course. And despite this one honestly not being as bad as the other Disney remakes, I have to admit, it still got under my skin. I think because I could see the potential of it. Everybody could. People were open to a more kick-ass version of this story. Hell, the director basically told a flawless version of it already. But like a poor marksman, they keep missing the target. People were fed up with these reboots making the same mistakes in an attempt to be more modern and progressive, but ironically making them more dated and insulting. And there's a lot to unwrap, so let's jump right into it. This is Mulan, the bad one. We open on some breathtaking shots, honestly, despite its problems. This is still a gorgeous film to look at. But almost instantly, you can see what they got wrong.
Here she is, a young shoot, all green, unaware of the blade.
This is Mulan. Yep, already a great fighter, amazing acrobat, and is encouraged by her father to pursue it.
Could you tell her that only a son could wield Qi? I could not.
Is it fucking opposite day? That is literally the Bizarro version of the original! Like I said, changes are welcome, but this isn't what Mulan's struggles were about. She didn't know where she belonged. She had to find out through risk, pain, sacrifice, and determination. Astonishing everyone, including herself. Here she's already a Marvel superhero, because apparently she has really good Qi. Well, that'll be an interesting journey, going from flawless to stupid flawless.
She's still learning how to control herself.
Make excuses for her.
Her mother, played by Rosalind Chow, tells her father, played by Steve Ma, that society won't accept her.
I ask you, what man will want to marry a girl who flits around rooftops chasing chickens?
Yeah, can you guess what the moral is? It's the same moral if you're female in a Disney live-action remake. Be born perfect and convince the world they're wrong. Okay, look, I'm not against a story about a woman fighting against a repressive society, but look at all the variety of lessons the dudes get. By only teaching girls fight for your right to options, you're ironically not giving them very many options. It's always the same! But okay, it's an action flick. How's the action? Honestly, it's pretty good. As the Huns this time are replaced by the Rorans, who are led by Bori Khan, played by Jason Scott Lee. He really is the perfect guy to play the villain, as just like Miguel Ferrer, he really can't do any wrong in my book. He's helped by a woman named Xian Lang, played by Gong Li, who apparently has so much Qi it gives her magic powers to help him and his men conquer kingdoms. So I'm not exactly a Qi expert, but if I'm right, I think this is kind of like saying if you're a very focused, energized athlete, you might obtain the powers of Beast Boy. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not how Qi works. She also slips into men's bodies to get by undetected, and I'm not gonna lie, they really could have done more commentary with that. The allegories kinda write themselves, but I guess they're not diving into that. Speaking of being other people, hi Jet Li's clearly dubbed voice.
Every family will supply one man and crush these murderers.
I guess they really did want this to be a martial arts movie, right down to the lips, not matching what the martial artists are saying.
Who is responsible? We'll destroy this roaring army and their witch.
Now, like this.
If you're wondering, by the way, why Xian Lang didn't just kill the Emperor in disguise there, or why she doesn't kill Khan and lead this army herself, no girls allowed.
Remember what you want. A place where you are accepted for who you are. You won't get what you want without me.
Yeah, she wants change to happen naturally, so she will not take the throne by force. So she'll help someone else take the throne by force? Okay, I'm pretty sure not everyone's gonna be okay being conquered by him either, so why not just cut out the middleman? Who cares if people are sexist? You can do motherfucking magic!
We'd rather die than be led by a woman. That's why we are happy to join you and would love to ask if you need your feet rubbed.
Okay, so I was pretty tough on Mulan, now played by Yifei Liu, being Supergirl earlier. But honestly, I've seen practically invincible characters still have a lot of charm. So what's this Mulan's character like?
Black Queen and I rode alongside, 2 rabbits running side by side. I think one was a male, one was a female.
Wow, you're boring. This Mulan's a free spirit, seen that. She doesn't like to conform, seen that. And she tells maybe 2 jokes to convince you she isn't a robot. She's the exact same as all these other women. Which is not what the original was. The original was clumsy, but always tried. A tomboy, but attempted to follow social norms. Awkward, but pushed herself to find a compromise between her way and society's ways, so everyone learns something. There is no line that Remake Mulan says that couldn't be given to Remake Belle, Remake Nala, Remake Jasmine, remake any of them!
There is no courage without fear.
My ideal woman is courageous.
You told me my journey was impossible. Yet here I stand.
It's always the same. Repression sucks, so I better be wooden and boring to prove I'm not wooden and boring.
We will live. I guarantee it.
It is my duty to fight for the kingdom.
Okay, look, I can see the outdated problems with some of these women, but I can tell them apart. I see why people find them charming so many years later. This girl's as charming as homework. Hell, even she mocks how boring she is.
This is my sad face. This is my curious face. And now I'm confused.
She's like all the worst of the prequel's acting in one human being.
Composed, graceful, elegant.
When she's taken to the matchmaker, she actually does a good job because, again, flaws are for dudes. And it's actually her sister who messes everything up when she gets scared by a spider. And if you're wondering what the point of adding a sister to the story is, you just saw it. That's it. She literally adds nothing else in the film. You forget she even has a sister. Why, how composed, graceful, and elegant matchmaker must love this. I mean, dude, that's penis stuff bad.
Dishonor to the Hua family. They have failed to raise a good daughter.
She revealed a spider, calls for execution. That's right, every woman in this village is followed by a guillotine. As in the original, it's announced that war has come and one male from every household must fight. This means Mulan's father, despite her protest.
But how can you fight?
I am the father. You are the daughter. Learn your place.
Hi, completely different person, I'm Mulan. Yeah, what the hell was that? He goes from encouraging her and following her dreams to back to the kitchen woman in literally a second. And I know, the other father snapped too, but he took the traditional route very seriously. This one was more laid back.
A daughter brings honor through marriage.
Any man would be fortunate to marry either of our daughters.
Even when he does say she has to follow social norms, it's because his wife wants it, and he begrudgingly agrees.
Your chi is strong, Mulan. Hide your gift away. I say this to protect you.
If he had that tone when he shut her down, maybe this scene could work, but out of nowhere he's like, "Your job is to make babies and not vote!" It doesn't help too, that's followed up by this weird delivery.
We must be strong. This time he will not return.
Do you mean from war or to the kitchen? Because you said that like...
This time he will not return.
He always goes to the bar at this time since they got that Bill and Ted slot machine. It's like emotional musical chairs. Everybody's attitudes are in the wrong place. So you know the drill. Mulan breaks down, thinks it over, prays, steals the sword, cuts her hair, and suits up to that kick-ass music. Or we just cut to her like she changed her profile picture. Can you believe it? That epic transformation that sets this all in motion could be missed if you look down at your watch asking, when is that damn epic transformation gonna happen? That's like replacing the epicness of Hellfire with just...
Trouble with the fireplace.
What the hell is wrong with you? Oh wait, I forgot, like Cinderella, we don't need to experience what the character learns. Just tell us through variations of the same buzzwords.
Have courage and be kind.
Loyal, brave, and true. Have courage and be kind.
Be loyal, brave, and true.
Have courage and be kind.
Loyal, brave, and true.
It's just like the Lorax, where instead of giving a good story and characters, it just says, plant a tree, dick. Followed by pages of wagging fingers ironically brought to you by hundreds of dead trees. Disney, we're not behind, you're just too fast. Are you still going to the post office? Still paying full price for postage? Well, thanks to Stamps.com, you don't need to anymore. Mail and ship anytime. What is that? Oh. Do I have footage now? But I've been using these stills since before I was born. Okay, I guess we'll continue. Mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. They're moving. It's so weird to see them moving. Send letters, ship packages, and pay less. A lot less. With discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more. Stamps.com saves businesses thousands of hours and tons of money every year. I don't like the way they're... not the stills. Stamps.com brings the services of the US Postal Service and UPS right to your computer. It's a must-have for any business, whether you're a small office sending invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop shipping out orders, or just navigating this hybrid work life, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. No wonder over 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com for their mailing and shipping. If this doesn't have yellow text by the end, I'm walking. Simply use your computer to print official US postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. Once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup or drop it off. It's that simple. Can you show me just one of the stills so you can assure me it's okay? Still, we're coming to get you! Don't panic! With Stamps.com, you get discounts up to 40% off post office rates and up to 66% off UPS shipping rates. Not to mention, Stamps.com is a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage meters. Stamps.com is— There's a still! There's a still! Oh man, I missed you so much! Are you okay still? Are you okay? Oh, don't scare me like that! Wow, I've done a lot of these. Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder nearly 1 million small businesses already use Stamps.com. Stop wasting time going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk, and with my promo code, Nostalgia, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week free trial, plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. I missed you, picture of digital scale. You don't return my calls. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Nostalgia. That's Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Nostalgia for your special offer today. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
Package for you.
Did they use Stamps.com? Of course. Oh, joy! Why, what luck? MeUndies.
Hi friends! MeUndies believes that comfort is about more than what's touching your skin. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin. That's why MeUndies not only uses sustainable, breathable, soft as heck fabric, but they also give you endless styles to choose from. It's total comfort inside and out. I love it because it's so soft and it has such a variety of strange prints. In fact, MeUndies not only offers ridiculous prints, but also classic colors as well. It's all so you can fully express yourself in your own unique way. MeUndies are available in a range of sizes from extra small to 4 extra large. Never leave your couch again with a MeUndies membership, a monthly subscription that sends new pairs right to your door. Each month, you'll choose new undies, socks, or a bralette, and pick the style and color or print that feels the most you. Fun, right? Plus, enjoy discounted pricing, free shipping, and exclusive early access to new launches. Love your butt and get the membership. And now MeUndies has a great offer for our viewers. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off and free shipping. MeUndies also has the problem-free philosophy. If you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. No caveats, no questions. To get your 15% off your first order and free shipping, go to MeUndies.com/nostalgia. That's MeUndies.com/nostalgia for your special offer today. Close us out, buddy.
MeUndies. If comfortable was a person, it would wear MeUndies. Really? We're not doing one last punch on that one? Okay. MeUndies, they're good. Go check them out. Don't forget to check me out playing Kingdom Hearts Fridays from 6 to 9 on Twitch. We got content 6 days a week. Hope to see you there. Mulan's ancestors send a phoenix to look after her, which looks pretty but does shit. In fact, I think they had to expand its role in scenes like this where it helps her find her way out of the mountains. But I don't think that's how it was shot. This is the only reference to her being lost, and you never see her mouth actually say it. It's just voiceover.
Our last apple. You need it more than I do. You should be there by now. Do you think we're lost?
You know, at this point, if the dubbing is gonna be this obvious, why not just put in Eddie Murphy's voice as the Phoenix?
Hey Mulan, I'm a bird. I burst into flames and magically come back, just like my career every decade.
Mulan makes it to the camp, and remember how the soldiers were bullies and she had to learn how to win their respect? Here, they're actually pretty nice. And she's the asshole!
Can we be friends?
I'm not your friend.
Need a hand, little man?
Insult me again and you'll taste the tip of my blade.
Dude, overcompensating for something? Does that even make sense here? The only funny thing is to avoid the shower, as she constantly volunteers for night guard duty and hopes it rains so that she can get clean. But that's about it for comedy. Granted, I did say I wanted a more serious Mulan movie, but humor is a good way to get us to identify with your characters. Axing all of it out doesn't make us relate to them more.
Stealing, death, desertion, death. Bring women into camp.
Oh, you better believe that's a pattern.
Death. Disgrace for you, disgrace for your family, disgrace for your village.
Disgrace on your gal!
Only the strongest will reach the summit. Keep your mind strong. Don't stop.
And be careful who you thank in the closing credits. Oh my god, a mistake. Perhaps Neo isn't the one. Oh, there we go. I'm surprised they let her get that vulnerable. Wait, I like soldiers who don't follow directions. It's disgraceful, but it's damn good flying.
Report to Commander Tung.
Speaking of which, how do you grow a character who's already perfect? Encourage her to be even more perfect. No pressure for girls here.
You need to cultivate your gift. Your chi is powerful, Huajun. Why do you hide it?
I'll admit, I like how this shows the hypocrisy that as a female she's encouraged to repress her gifts, but as a male she's encouraged to explore them. But not only is very little done with this, not to sound like a broken record, but it's just not as good as the original's journey. There was so much more to overcome and fight for. There, the focus was risking everything for the love of her father. Here, the focus is risking everything to be the best? Hell, she's actually told don't even think about her father. He'll get in the way.
Perhaps this shadow falls heavy on your shoulders. You can't allow your father's legacy to hold you back.
Again, this'd be fine if the story was more interesting or she was more interesting. But similar to how she's told to ignore her father's legacy, the film is ignoring the original's legacy and not replacing it with anything stronger.
We leave to defend the Mountain Step garrison.
The soldiers are ordered to move out, and unlike before, where they're given moments of fun to bond over and then are jolted back to reality by the destroyed village, once again, we just cut to it. This film really is like the remake of Beauty and the Beast, where so much is cut out, yet somehow it's longer. It is clever how the red tint and the red uniforms gives the illusion you're seeing something more bloody than you really are. But again, they just sort of see it and move on. Nothing's allowed to sink in, like when Shang realizes his father is dead and he puts the helmet on the sword and you see the doll, all those little moments. They just cut to the next scene. This war, this mildly annoying war. Just look at Mulan's reaction when they finally come across the enemy. Does she know we're rolling? Huh, okay, guess we're going with that.
The chi is strong with this one.
Mulan gets separated and comes across Manimal, who reveals that by lying about who she is, it poisons her chi.
Your deceit weakens you. It poisons your chi.
Yeah, it's really been fucking her up this whole time.
You will die pretending to be something you're not.
Perish in the river of creme brulee. She's fine. And she once again comes across the Phoenix, who once again does nothing.
What am I? A feathery GPS? Give me something to do, movie. Daddy Daycare utilized me better.
She rides into battle, fights with extreme indifference, but Lady Dracula turns into bats, which are apparently too much for them.
We hold the mission!
So if one bat gets killed, does that give her a hangnail? How does this work? They launch flaming boulders, but Mulan tricks them by having them launch at the mountain, causing an avalanche. I guess her horse has amazing chi too, because you have to be Seabiscuit Gonzalez Bolt in order to run that fast. And get this, unlike the last film where she's discovered that she's a girl, she just straight up admits it to them.
Because lying makes baby Jesus cry.
I'm Hua Mulan.
You are an imposter.
Forgive me.
Cool. You know Khan and one half the Wonder Twins are still alive, no doubt planning another attack and keeping this war going. But let's come out now and face, how'd they put it?
Death.
Yeah, that, to really keep the momentum going. This is the stupidest move. They wouldn't have let her fight if she said she was a girl, so this is what she had to do. Everybody gets that. So you lied. Who gives a dick? Well, I mean, outside of you, but look, this isn't like hiding a secret from your BFF. This is war. You telling me that years of spies and going undercover wasn't noble because they didn't tell the truth? How old do you think we are? No, wait, we know, it's over 13. You have to be over 13 in order to see it. What fucking idiot over 13 would think this is smart?
What is the punishment assigned to this imposter?
Expulsion.
They don't kill her, but rather kick her out, which comes as quite a surprise to her. Did you think you were gonna get a cookie? What'd you think was gonna happen?
I would rather be executed.
I don't even know if that's a figure of speech or if she really means it. It's so lifeless.
I would rather be executed.
Well, keep giving performances like this and your career will. Meanwhile, Batgirl shows up, no doubt, saying, "Oh my god, you actually told them?"
I've lived a life of exile.
We are the same. We're not.
We are.
We're both pretty dumb in how we get what we want. She tells Mulan that Khan is going after the Emperor because, as we've established, everybody's just... And Mulan rides to tell her ex-army.
Man, I turned down Shrek 5 for this. I've seen toilet paper in movies that contributed more than me.
Sergeant, hand me my sword.
She lets them know about the evil plan, and with very little convincing, they believe her.
I believe Hua Mulan.
I believe Hua Mulan.
I believe Hua Mulan.
I'm Brian, and so's my wife.
I believe Hua Mulan. I believe Hua Mulan. I believe Hua Mulan.
Man, gotta love that emotional face of, I think someone farted, yet I'm too polite to say.
Hua Mulan, you will lead us as we ride to the Imperial City.
Wow! Literally in under a minute, she goes from beheading to leading an army. This movie's so high, Joe Rogan would smoke it.
Ori Khan has infiltrated the city.
But here's the good news. Idiocy is contagious.
I will kill this Ori Khan like I killed his father with my own hands.
Remember when World War II ended with Harry and Adolf duking it out via fisticuffs? So many wars end with leaders saying, I got him. The Emperor is captured in probably the most embarrassing way Jet Li can be captured. Oh, we're gonna hit you till candy falls out. While Mulan and the soldiers arrive, resulting in, a decent battle.
I'm Hua Mulan from the 5th Battalion.
Impossible.
I told you exactly what I was gonna do and when I was gonna do it. How did you make it this far?
They accept you, but they will never accept me.
Impressed by their acceptance of Mulan, Five Below Kyoshi sacrifices herself to save her from Khan's wrath.
Take your place, Mulan.
I will internally think what it's like to have an emotion right now.
She fights Khan in, again, a pretty cool battle, but she loses her weapon in the process. My father's sword! Or a paperclip. This reaction would work for either.
Eat my symbolism, bitches! Yeah, I was entirely wasted in this movie, in more ways than one.
She defeats Khan, and just to add insult to injury, the original Mulan, Ming-Na Wen, introduces the new Mulan with more personality in this throwaway line than the other actress had in the entire performance.
Your Imperial Highness, Hua Mulan.
Even visually, it's like, I am the new Mulan. Nah, I guess you'll always see her, won't ya? She's asked to lead their army, but she says all she wants to do is return home. She goes back to her family, but apparently the soldiers just ran behind her the whole time, forgetting to give her a gift. And once again asking if she'll lead their army.
He awaits your decision.
Well, of course she will... Mulan! Hooray! A girl power movie so proud it's too chicken to say whether or not she stayed home or went back to battle. Indecisively decisive. That's how you sum this movie up. It's clearly no secret, I really didn't like this film. Had the original Mulan not existed, nor the other live-action remakes, maybe it wouldn't have been quite as bad. Honestly, compared to the others, I think this is a little higher up on the scale. It It does look nice, it has some cool fight sequences, it does try a few new things, which is honestly more than I can say for a lot of the others. But because we are aware of the original and the constant ways the remakes always fuck up, it makes it hurt so much more. In trying to hammer in a good message over good story and characters, it does a major disservice. You're fighting against old troubling cliches of the perfect woman with new troubling cliches of the perfect woman. Let these women have strengths and weaknesses. Let them teach and learn. Let them be heroes, but also let them be villains, not just misunderstood heroes. Women deserve just as much variety as men get. Because through watching these characters grow, we grow. But when they already wake up perfect and ready to change the world, we're denied the journey of how they and we can be better people. Mulan is not the worst Disney remake, but it is one that, in some ways, hurts the most because of the untapped potential. Here's hoping for a day when one of these reboots can finally learn and bring honor to us all. I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
This summer, Disney is proud to release its next live-action remake, The Sword in the Stone. Enjoy Merlin the Wizard.
Oh my!
And in a modern twist, a female version of Arthur named Artura.
So, Artura, there is much to learn in the ways of science, strategy, and the art of nature. Wait a minute, you're a girl?
Well, yeah.
Oh, my bad, there's nothing to learn, you're already perfect.
But, are you sure?
Oh, yes, you're so amazing, the sword will just pull itself out for you, look.
Okay.
What a phenomenal journey.
The Sword in the Stone, coming this summer. Actually, never mind, you just saw it.
I am the father.
You are the daughter!
Hey, Doug Walker here doing the charity shout out, and this week we are doing All Face Food Bank. This is a member of Feeding America, which we've talked about a lot on the charity shout outs here, and serves more than 82,000 individuals in need through its member network that includes human service organizations, schools, faith-based and secular organizations, and other groups that serve the community. They help as many people as they can. In fact, last year, they distributed 10.5 million pounds of food, equating to 8.75 million meals through 203 pantries, soup kitchens, and churches. Holy smokes, that is amazing. With a consecutive 4-star rating on Charity Navigator, this is an amazing organization that you can keep amazing. And again, it isn't just through donations. If you go to the site, right there on the front page, they show volunteer opportunities as well. They show who they're affiliated with. There's just all sorts of ways to help out. So if you can't donate, think about volunteering. And if you can't volunteer, just share the link, spread the word about all the good that so many people are doing. I mean, those numbers are just so great. And yeah, just the more you can share of that, the better, man. So thank you so much and take care.